Hello, random stranger. We've made it to episode 11 of A Place Further Than the Universe, and I'm glad you're here. Last episode was a really touching dive into what real friendship looks like. I'm happy to report that Yuzu was plucked out of her previous world where friendship is very much a transactional quid pro quo sort of thing, and dropped into a far better world where you get genuine life-affirming hugs and friends that treat you as valuable because of who you are as a person, not of who you are as a celebrity or someone who can give you perks, but just as yourself. I want to bring up a point that little M pointed out in the comments that made me really appreciate the role that Kimari plays in the group. It's something that I've been trying to articulate for a while, but haven't really succeeded at doing so. So this is great, thank you. And the insight is that Kimari is the only one of the four who has had any sort of experience with stable friendship. Even though, Megumi towards the end kind of turned into a little bit of a basket case, but still. So we have Shirase, who's a bit of a loner, and particularly since the disappearance of her mum, she's just been ridiculed for her determination to find out what happened to her, which is just awful. There's Hinata, whose story I suspect we will be covering a bit more in today's episode. Again, something traumatic happened that causes her to overcompensate, or I guess just not allow her friends to do what friends are supposed to do, which is to just be there for her when things don't work out. That's actually a very transactional view of friendship as well, similar to Yuzu, but just in a different kind of flavor. And Yuzu, of course, the curse of being a celebrity and all that comes with that. None of them bar Kimari have had solid experiences of friendship that's not been marred or colored by people being assholes. So while the arcs of the other three all revolve heavily around relearning the beauty of real friendship, and for Shirase there's like the added arc of finding closure around Takako, Kimari's role is really to be the glue and to drive this total reconstruction of Shirase's, Hinata's, and Yuzu's ideas of genuine relationships by just being a good person. It is great to be watching along with a bunch of you guys who just appreciate the wholesomeness of this show. Yeah, thanks to a couple of you for pointing out that there are actually post-credit scenes that I've been skipping out on, so we will definitely be watching those this episode. All right, let's do this time sync. So if you're good, let's go in 3, 2, 1, play. Wait, who's dying? That's Kimari? Oh. I'm just a toad. Oh, the glass is tan. Oh, Yuzu. I love these four so much. They've bonded so well. I'm so proud of them. Ah, cool. Long distance calls. To be fair, it is a pretty a bad tan. Oh, they have to do a broadcast. Friends. She's like, what friends? I have none. High school track team. Okay. All right, that explains the running shoes. So that must be her track team. And I don't know what they did to her. I don't know. I wonder if it's going to be one of those things where her track teammates are very clearly in the wrong, or if it's just one of those kind of grey morality things where Hinata kind of took it the wrong way, and then there's a lot of misunderstanding. I guess we'll see. Alright, so she's track star and she's super book smart, which is a full package. And it kind of looks like Shirase is going to be the one to sort of look into things because, yeah, she saw that whole exchange with like covering up the camera. It was very smooth, Hinata. Extremely smooth. I love it. I love how they're going back and forth between the pairs of girls because it was Shirase and Hinata who had that big, well, those big moments when they were in Singapore last time. And yeah, this will probably build on top of the understanding that they reached there. Ooh, I'm excited. They're making mochi. Is that where they lost Takako? That plane did look very spiff. Anytime there's mention of stars or skies, it's Takako. Oh god. Can't imagine, like, I wonder how long Gin stayed in that snowcat and refused to leave. Kimari's mum is quite a character. Cover up. But it's not going to pass muster with these girls. They're going to dig until they find out the truth. That's what she kind of did last time as well. Just like put on a brave face. I love what she does say. She cares so much for her friends. Well, they all care for each other. She is deeply, deeply hurt. Shirase is like shocked. Maybe she's just so shocked that she'll do amazing with the camera report. Oh, there's that training, the sticking the sticks in the snow. Under the same sky. Okay, here's the fax music. Sea ice. Oh, okay, that's Nobue-san. Just broadcasting it for everyone to hear. This tragic love story. Shirase is sad for Hinata. And must be so otherworldly, Antarctica. The clear skies, just, there's no human civilization. And Shirase's gonna get to a point where she's so annoyed and she'll just, no, tell me the truth. Just like shaking Hinata. And then you get moments like that where it's just absolute silliness. That's great. This mahjong. Of course, should have said. That is really annoying though, having that person next to you. Just spilling all your beans. I love that Shirase is very good at that game though, at mahjong. I don't know how to play mahjong. Since you were 5, that is. Did you the daughter of Gin and Takako? See, it's canon. Love it. Oh girl, you're gonna read her emails? Someone needs to help this poor girl. Oh, I don't know if she should read it. But she... is she a chaotic good? She'll do what she has to get to the truth and help her friend. She quit. Oh no, no. Oh. Yeah, she's not wrong. We're sorry for leaving you all alone. Okay, so they're apologizing, so clearly they must have done something or not done something they should have. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's not getting out of it. Oh, did she take someone's What? Like someone whose last chance it was to compete. And they all. Yeah, so they were two-faced. Said something to one girl and then said something else to Hinata. Yeah. Again, just being assholes. So they're painting her as being like a selfish. And it just got too much. Yeah, that's so hard, especially in high school. Like once people start talking, it doesn't matter if it's true or not. They just keep saying shit. This is like cashing in, sort of like Yuzu. Yuzu would understand. Hey, yeah, that's exactly what I said. That's her whole don't treat me nicely. But in the end, you do need people. So she's trying to leave everything behind. But the best way is to deal with it instead of just ignoring it. And Shirase will keep looking sad. Some solar panels. Fresh Antarctic water. Yep, no factory crap being pumped into it. Sewerage. I just find it amazing that they can even make water seem really, really yummy. With the music and the sparkling surface. Is that Gin? Oh, it's Ganaya. Gin just standing over, concerned. Oh. Oh, interesting. Oh my god. Why did she go to Antarctica then? Oh god. Someone's watching, yeah, from the sky. It's Takako. Alright, who gets to sleep with Kimari? Instant noodles. I'm gonna have some after this. Shirase sorted out. Yeah. She's not taking no for an answer. Kimari being a little bit clueless as usual. Yeah, Shirase would murder them. That's why they're such good friends, because they can help each other. This is one of those deep philosophical analogies, isn't it? Oh, this is a sad version of the opening song. Oh, God. This is... I'm gonna die. Wow, Okay, so it's not completely sorted, but I feel like something constructive happened there, and with very few words. All I need is your hands. Like, she knows that Shirase is there for her, and she's willing to take that, which is a big step from where they were in Singapore. Yeah, sometimes. You can forgive, but you don't forget. Shirase is like, nope, that's perfectly reasonable. Oh, what is she gonna do? Oh, they're right there. Straight out with it. In front of everyone. She's gearing up for a big explosion. All of them now. They're like, you guys are trash. And we've got the goods. Yeah. Strike of the jerk. She's the best kind of jerk. Oh my goodness. They got absolutely smashed by Shirase with the help of Kimari and Yuzu. Gina's like, She's like, okay, now we move on. That's been dealt with. The trash has been taken out. It's so great that we didn't actually see the response from her track friends. Because you don't need to, like, you just know that. Oh. Anyway, yeah, we just know that they were absolutely just devastated because they know it's all true. It's so great. So what? Yeah. I loved that so much. Okay, post-credit scene. I just love, like, I kind of expected Shirase to be the one to, I guess, explode and just go full ham on Hinata's crappy friends. But it was so gratifying to see both Kimari and Yuzu jumping in and all of them just being on the same page about defending Hinata and kind of making sure that her ex friends knew that what they did to her no longer defines who Hinata is, and that she's been living this amazing life, going on this amazing journey in Antarctica with friends that actually love her and see her for the amazing person that she is. That was just so good. Constellations. There's four of them as penguins. That's cute. What's that ringing? I'm intrigued. All right, I love, love, love how this show just keeps creating the situations that serve to deepen the bond between our girls. So we got yet another nice arc wrap up, this time with Hinata, and it was so interesting to see that the conflict that caused her to have to leave her high school was just so petty and caused by people who said one thing to Hinata's face and then another thing to, like, whoever it was, the third year whose athletic spot or something was taken by Hinata, who clearly was better at it anyway and deserved to be there. The last few minutes of that episode was so powerful in terms of the layering on of all these different things that came together to really break through to Hinata that she really has found a new family or like a new home, in the sense that these are the girls that will stick up for her even when she doesn't stick up for herself. The instigator, of course, was Shirase, whom I love to bits. She started the whole snowball effect by being the jerk that she's so famous for being and putting it out there for the entire world to know that Hinata's success is her own. She never should have been made to suffer for it by small-minded, petty people, and that she is no longer suffering because she's having the time of her life in Antarctica with people who actually see how good she is. During Shirase's monologue, she was just so incredibly intimidating and incredibly on point. That was just a masterclass on how to smack down people who have no idea that they've done something to hurt someone. And then I was so surprised when Kimari jumped in, because if you remember back to when she found out when Megumi had done all these mean and destructive things, she's very forgiving and nice about it, which I disagreed with at the time. But anyway, obviously it's different because she doesn't know Hinata's track friends very well, but it was just so great to see her switch on her Shirase-esque defense mode for her friend. And then on top of all of that, you have Yuzu as well, who's just at the back just holding up Hinata for support and piping in with like, yeah, this is what friendship is, you losers. Obviously, there's Kimari's lesson for her last episode on what friendship really is at the back of her mind, and I just love that just being really practically applied to Hinata. Just basically, I loved this episode. And this damn show, man, like, it's just so good. Oh, the post-credits scene, I don't know if I heard correctly, but and I might be way off base here, but it sounded like the ringing of a bell that we heard while focusing on Takako's book. The kind of bell that you sort of hear at a traditional funeral. I don't know. If you have any non-spoilery hints, I would love to hear them. Okay, I'm a little bit sad that we only have 2 episodes left of this show, but I am really psyched for what's coming next. So thank you for watching, take care of yourselves, and I hope to see you again for the next reaction.